Hey YouTube, today is May 15th of 2019 and I'll do a real quick update. Today we see new markers. That's right, new markers going up on the other side of the racer station to the north side of the racer. If you go into the station there, you'll see the markers and lane clearing going on there as well. This is going to be part of the project with the new Giga coaster coming to Kings Island. Also, there's some more movement over back behind the Banshee site, back where Son of Beast used to be. There's also some big piles of gravel back there as well. Back last year, there was some clearing going on back there. People just didn't pay attention to it. There was clearing done back there last year, and if any of you was looking at the cameras last year and watching the Banshee cam, you would have seen some of that clearing going on. Some people were saying, well, that was for the employee dorms. No, this here, the clearing that was going on was before you get to the dorms. The dorms are a little further out. The clearing that was going on was pretty much where the gravel is going to take place, or is taking place right now. If you look on the Banshee cams, you'll see the big piles of gravel. That is part of the area where I believe that they're going to also take the new Giga coaster. The Giga coaster is going to go all the way back to the straightaway of the Beast. If you know anything about the Beast, where after you get the airtime after coming down the first hill, and then you get that airtime hill, and then you go in that big straightaway that's covered there. They used to, it was a braking station as well. It slows you down. That's a brake point. And if you look just to the left side as you're going on the Beast, if you look to the left side, you can see the clearing very well. And yes, there are markers over there. There are markers over there on that side. If you look closely, you'll see them. But you got to remember, Beast is pretty fast. You're going to buy pretty quick, so you don't see the markers too much. But the markers are there. Like I said, this coaster is going to go up very quickly. It's not going to take no time at all from the build. Like I said, the B&M track is right down, or plant is right down the street. I'm telling you, it don't take long to truck the track there as quickly, as possible. So they can put this thing up in a hurry, okay? And that's what's going to happen. Like I said, I'm sticking to my story. I think in about the first week of June, we're going to start seeing some vertical construction. And I think in the next week or two, we're going to start seeing footers poured. Just keep watching. Next week or two, you're going to start seeing footers being poured. And you're going to start seeing construction going like crazy. So it's coming. And the Giga coaster will be open by next year for 2020 season. This is going to be the biggest investment in Kings Island's history. Okay, it's going to be the biggest ever. We're talking about a $35 to $40 million roller coaster going in. I think it's going to be at least 350 feet tall, at least. And I still think that it's going to be probably around close to maybe 7,500 to 8,000 feet of track. So it's going to be the longest Giga coaster in the world as well as the tallest and the fastest. I would say the top speed will probably be right around 102 to 105 is my guess. 102 to 105 miles per hour for the first drop. And then again, it might not even be the first drop. It might be the second drop maybe, because who knows, with the terrain back there, they can do all kinds of magic with the roller coasters. They use the Banshee to extreme. If you think the first hill wasn't as much as it was after you went through the first loop, they're going over the lift track and then and beyond, and you had your fastest part of the ride later on. So they can do a lot of magic with these coasters. So look for it, guys. I'm telling you, it's coming. Kings Island is going to definitely have this big ass coaster coming up, man. It's coming, and let's support Cedar Fair. If you can, please spend money in the park this year. Bring your friends, family, get them to spend money. Take as many people as you can. Let's boost our attendance, and let's show Cedar Fair how happy we are to have them, and as being owners of Kings Island. And let's show them how much that we appreciate them, and let's show them with good attendance this year. Let's do it, okay? And even next year, we know the attendance is going to be outstanding. And not only is Cedar Point's attendance going to boost as well, or Kings Island's, but Cedar Point will boost as well. It's going to be at one state stop destination. People can come spend a whole week with their families, and that's what's coming. Again, there are new markers that are down. There are some digging going on just the next to the Racer roller coaster station. That's right, the station of Racer. It's right there. You can't miss it. It's right there. So if you ride the north side, okay, the north side of the Racers, which is the outer part, there are markers going down, and I believe that might be one of the turnarounds of the Giga coaster, or it could be something to do with the first lift. It could be the first drop. I don't know. I'm not sure which way the coaster is going to go, but I do know that the Firehawk stations, well, the photo booth and the other stuff's going to be used. And I do know there's going to be a restroom put back there, as well as a little restaurant kiosk of some sort. And also I know that queue lines are partially there for the Firehawk. They're going to use that, and they'll probably even add on some queue lines because this new coaster is going to be huge. And they will need the queue area. So look for it, man. I'm telling you, construction is going to start, and it's going to be wham bam, and it's going to start quick. It's going to be quick. So probably here in the next few days, things are going to really start ramping up, and a construction team is going to be there, and it's all going to start happening very, very quickly. Kings Island should start dropping hints. Coaster stock right now coming up. I think hints will be dropped there, and I think that's when we'll start having the teasers start with the new attraction. All right, guys, keep this one short. Thanks. Share the video, like it, comment down below. Remember, it's Polaris or is it Orion? We're going to find out. But like I told you in a previous video, they're going to retheme that Flight of Fear. I'm telling you, they're going to retheme that ride, and it's going to be a space type theme. So I think that both names, Polaris and Orion, are both going to be used in the X-Base area. And I think the Outer Limits, or the Flight of Fear, is going to be renamed either Orion or Polaris, and the new Giga coaster is going to be named the other. I think that the new coaster is going to be called Polaris, and I think the Outer Limits, well, former Outer Limits, Flight of Fear, is going to be renamed Orion. Okay, and with that being said, because the UFO theming that's inside the building of Flight of Fear, that's going to be used, and it's going to be utilized for this area. So this area is going to be like pretty much like a new themed area, and it's going to be all, I believe, spaceship, outer limits, outer space type theming area. All right, can't wait. Next year's going to be exciting at Kings Island, and I'm telling you what, this is going to be the biggest investment in Kings Island history. $35 to $40 million roller coaster coming in. Watch it, and next year, ride on. Okay? Comment below, share with your friends, and tell me what you think. See ya. Oop. Oop. Don't want to stop.